Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but
are
not
you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You don't
righty.
know what you're doing.
I
For
know
the
perfectly
love
well
of-
what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh,
I-
for crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, it be a special time this particular year. Aye, what do I mean by that? Well, we're kicking off the Christmassy season. And we also have maybe a stray Thanksgiving song or two that might pop in there. And then we've also got tonight, or today, it'd be however you be looking at it, is to get, from me understanding, the beginning of Hanukkah. And those blasted weathermen can't get it right. Aye, they said only just a snow flurry or two. I come out of me cabin, and lo and behold, there be many inches of snow upon me deck. And I didn't ask for it, nor was I prepared for it. And if I hadn't had a crew around where I could throw shovels at them and tell them, get to work, we might have truly been in trouble, for I might have had to do it all myself. And I had important things to do, like prepare for tonight's show. And so I am prepared as prepared can be. Well, may not, and I don't have enough black licorice to carry me through the show. Unless I find my secret stash of me black licorice. And so with that, without further ado, let's get right into the musica things. I think you're gonna like this one. It's 613, a Star Wars Hanukkah. Since we're crossing so many genres for today, I figured why not cross over the final frontier. I be knowing that it isn't quite a Star Warsy thing I just quoted there, but that's as much as confuzzlement as we have throughout the show. Welcome back, me matey. Welcome back. I hope you have as much a good time as I do. And if you don't, well, that's far too bad for ye.
סוף 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 סביבון סביבון חנוכה חתוך סביבון חג שמחה נס גדול הישן סוף סוף סביבון סביבון חג שמחה נס גדול הישן סוף סוף סביבון סביבון מעוז ישועתי לך נאה לשבח תיקון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח מעוז ישועתי לך נאה לשבח Rock of ages praise your saving power Furious they assailed but your armor veiled us and your word broke the sword when our own strength failed us yes your word broke the sword when our own strength failed us Rock of ages let our song praise your saving power Lord God, Sufganya. Lord God, Sufganya. Happy Hanukkah, 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 Happy Hanukkah. Lord God, Sufganya. Lord God, Happy Hanukkah, Sufganya. they keep on moving beyond the
Come on, you can do it. All right. Dashing through the snow in my rusty Chevrolet. Down the road I go, sliding all the way. I need new piston rings, I need some new snow tires. My car is held together by a piece of chicken wire. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. I went to the IGA to get some Christmas cheer. I just passed up my left front tire and it's getting hard to steer. Speeding down the highway, right past the Nagani cops. I had to drag my swampers to get the car to stop. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Bouncing through the snowdrifts in a big blue cloud of smoke. People laugh as I drive by, I wonder what's the joke. I got to get to Shopko to pick up the layaway, 'cause Santa Claus is coming soon in his big old rusty sleigh. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash and I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive.
And there be the Hoopers with rusty Chevrolet. Aye, that old reliable winter beater that we all need. Some of them it look like a Chevrolet, some of them it look like a Toyota, and others it be, well, it be whatever it be. But we all should have that one old reliable, a little like Babushka. And a little confuzzlement of today. We've also got regular, or shall we say, things that I find through the stacks I feel need to be brought to the light. And for example, I found this here one, and said this one needs to come to the reality. It be from a long time ago, when I was young and having a grand old time with it. And I hadn't heard it for many a year, and as I was going through the stacks, and stumbled upon a point of dust almost as deep as the snow that the weathermen told me wouldn't to be a common here, that I found this little gem from way back when, and enjoyed it as much today as I did way back when. Did I say that? It be Joe Piscopo now with the Honeymooners Rap.
Coming down.
What's the matter, Ralph? Alice mother in town?
Exactly, pal, and she's the worst by far.
I say she ain't as bad as mine.
Har har hardy har har. Ha 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 ha.
Tell him, Ralph.
I'm telling you, Norton, that woman is not stepping foot in this house. You know what she is? Oh, I'll tell you what she is, Norton. She's a blabbermouth.
A what?
A blabbermouth.
You said she's what?
A blabbermouth. I told my boss I'm great at golf. Now he wants to play if he only knew. I got a big ball. What am I gonna do?
Hold on, Ralph. I'm glad you gave me your call. According to this book, you addressed the ball.
All right, pal. What do I do now?
All right. Plant your feet firmly. Hello, ball.
Will you? Norton, you know how hard I work. And I know that you know that I'm no jerk. I want to make sure you hear me talking, because I've had it, pal, with your sleepwalking.
Sorry, Ralph. It happens when I go to bed.
The doctor says it's something inside your head. But I gotta chase you every night through the sewer. I've been thinking it over, and I think I found a cure. So don't worry, pal, I know just what to do.
Hey, Ralph, it's the dog, Lulu. Lulu! Lulu! I say Lulu, 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 Lulu,
some pool. What do you say?
All right, Ralphie boy, that sounds okay. Let me show you what the game's all about.
Will you cut it out?
Ralphie said our table. Some guy said to me, he said he got it reserved for his friend Harvey.
Harvey.
Now, dum dum dum.
Now look here,
my friend ain't scared of you. He'll fight you in the gym.
Norton, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Ralph, I got a way you can win. I got a big friend that works in the sewer, and he'll take a fall fair and square.
Well, how will I know it's him?
He'll say, hey, get a load of fatso there.
I'm the king of the castle, not the king of the castle, not the king of the castle, not the
Is it with a C or H? I am confused. What about those N's and K's? Do you use one or two? I remember when I was back in elementary school, a Spanish kid told me that it starts with a silent J, but Julio was wrong. Or maybe he was right. Can someone decide? Make up your mind. Tried spell check and Webster's. Is there an answer to my question? Someone, please help me. Just tell me, how do you spell Hanukkah? Watching a spelling bee on ESPN2, and these kids were spelling words that don't come naturally to me or you.
Like oligarchy,
solipsism,
bouillabaisse,
epistemology,
insouciant,
onomatopoeia,
syllogism,
perspicacious,
hypothalamus. There's some other ones.
hot dog.
No.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah.
I like hot dog.
Well, I bet they would get stumped if they had to spell Hanukkah. No one can tell. We don't mean to dwell. But how do you spell?
Try spell check and Webster's. Is there an answer to this question? Someone, please tell me, how do you spell? Ask teachers, ask family. Nobody ever knows the answer. Someone, please help me. Just tell me, how do you spell Hanukkah?
No one can tell. We don't mean to dwell. But how do you
Tried spell check and Webster's. Is there an answer to my question? Someone, please tell me, how do you spell? Ask teachers, ask family, but nobody ever knows the answer. Someone, anyone, somebody, how do you spell Hanukkah?
There be the Leafies with How Do You Spell Hanukkah? I myself am not entirely sure. I try the spell check and it gets confuzzled all well as I do. So, we go to commercial and in return we'll have more of our oddity. Don't be forgetting, we got that phone line, request line fixed. So, you be calling in your request. 323-HEAVE-HO. That's 1-323-432-8346. And make all your Christmassy Hanukkah wishes come true.
You know, there are lots of activities going on about this season of the year. The one you'll find uppermost in the minds of most high school students, especially toward the end of any week, is football. And the night before the big game, there's generally a rally. Now, you don't want to be late, but before you go, remember, you're planning to bring the gang in afterwards. Now you've got the idea. Put plenty of Coke in that refrigerator. Ice-cold Coca-Cola will be a mighty welcome sight when you return. You know, it's a good idea to keep plenty of Coke on ice all the time. Coca-Cola has a distinctive flavor, all its own, a flavor that has never been equaled. Coca-Cola is popular with everyone, which makes it ideal when you're expecting guests. Now, that's true whether it's a casual gathering like this one or a planned party. The bright, bracing flavor of Coke is always welcome. It's a flavor that has made Coca-Cola the most asked-for soft drink in the world. Have a Coke.
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
And once again, there always seems to be at least a few songs or the many different seasons that if you don't be hearing them, they just don't seem to be quite right. And so, there's always that one song about the kid that be a-missing his 2 front teeth. If they wouldn't fight so much, they wouldn't lose their teeth as often. Aye, look at the pirate. How many teeth do they be missing? Well, they're not good fighters. More than they should. Well, with that, on that note, let's go with Spike Jones and his City Slickers with All I Want for Christmas is Me 2 Front Teeth.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Suddenly I heard a strange noise down below, so in my flannel pajamas I went tippy-toe. I could see old St. Nick from the spot where I stood, so I slid down the banister just as fast as I could. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Every time I try to speak, all I do is whistle. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth? Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
Now, you all know all the standard holiday stories, but let this old blues man tell you a tale you ain't never heard. This here's the story of Herbert, the homicidal turkey. Let's light her up, boys. Tired of being eaten, he was fed up to here. Knocked over a gun shop and loaded with gear. He's leaving this world on a wing and a prayer. Talk about guts, he had giblets to spare. The things I've seen you won't believe. I'm talking Herbert, the homicidal turkey. A gobbling fool with feathers a flying. If he could go like this, then it don't mind dying. With bullets and bombs, it was a mean turkey run. Like Arnold and Stallone rolled into one. People were scared, they started to flee from Herbert, the homicidal turkey. Stole a gold Cadillac, police gave chase. No holiday parade, it was a crazy race. No mistaking, he knew the score. Outrunning the law with a 4 on the floor. Tires were screeching, was a sight to see. That Herbert, the homicidal turkey. This bird weren't stuffed, but he was a-packing. Police were mad, that bird was attacking. They shot at his wheels with all they had. Run afoul of the law, and that was bad. End of the day, it was destiny for Herbert, the homicidal turkey. His ride caught fire, that cattle was toasted. He was afraid that he would be roasted. Jumped out of that car, took his final stand, raised a wing and flipped the bird at the man. They tackled and knocked him off his feet. Poor Herbert, the homicidal turkey. They locked him away in the poultry asylum, but he busts out to keep turkeys from frying. Making your holiday menu plan, better stick to chicken or maybe canned spam. You hear knocking, wonder who could it be? It's just Herbert, the homicidal turkey. Now, who's that at the door? Oh, hello, Herbert. I was just singing about you. Oh, no, nothing bad, I swear. But I'd love to have you for dinner. I mean, would you like to have dinner with me? Maybe we could just eat some tofu.
That there be a Thanksgiving leftover. But I think that turkey wasn't served cold. That there is nice and warm, hot off the press. Well, our press that be. Well, there be Motif Bluesman Thomas with Herbert the homicidal turkey. Pretty hot stuff there, ain't it? I thought you'd appreciate that. It'll be back next year. And it's a shame we couldn't have it again right now. I almost forgot. We need to have another Hanukkah song, and Adam Sandler seems to be the one up for it right now.
And here to sing a Hanukkah song is Adam Sandler.
That was good. Thanks very much. When I was a kid, this time of year always made me feel a little left out because in school there were so many Christmas songs, and all us Jewish kids had was the song Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel. And so I wrote a brand new Hanukkah song for you Jewish kids to sing, and I hope you like it. Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. So much funaka to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. But when you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. David Lee Roth lights the menorah. So do Kirk Douglas, James Caan, and the late Dinah Shore. Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Shanana and Arthur Fonzarelli. Paul Newman's half Jewish and Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together, what a fine-looking Jew. You don't need Dector Halls or Jingle Bell Rock, 'cause you can spin a dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. The owner of the Seattle Supersonica, celebrate Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. But guess who is? Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He converted. We got Ann Landers and her sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is, well, he's not, but guess who is? All three Stooges. So many Jews are in showbiz. Tom Cruise isn't, but I think his agent is. Tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and tonica, but don't smoke marijuana. If you really, really wanna, have a happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, Good Day is our Christmas part of the album, and you can play this at your Christmas parties or to yourself on Christmas Eve if there's nothing else to do.
Good Day, eh?
Yeah.
In case you thought, like, I wasn't on this part.
Oh, I guarantee you'd be on. Okay, so Good Day, this is the Christmas part, and we're going to tell you what to get your true love for Christmas.
Look out the window.
Where? What are you doing?
Snow.
What? Oh, it's the Great White North, and it's snowing because it's Christmas time. Hey, Hoser.
What?
Here's a quiz. Quiz for Doug.
Okay, I have my thinking toque on.
Yeah, right. What are the 12 days of Christmas? Just figure it out, right? Christmas is when?
The 25th.
Right, and what's the 24th? Christmas Eve, right? So
That's
two. And then what's after that? Boxing
Wrestling Day.
No, get
Boxing
out.
Day, yeah.
That's 3.
I know.
Then what's after that? Nothing.
New Year's.
4. And what's
New Year's Eve?
5.
Okay.
Where do you get 12?
There's 2 Saturdays and Sundays in there. That's 4. That's 9. And 3 other days, which I believe are the mystery days.
Okay, now, this is our Christmas song, in case you don't know what to get somebody for Christmas.
There's lots of ideas in here, so listen and don't get stuck.
Okay.
By the way, that's me on the organ.
Oh, jeez.
You start.
Okay. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtlenecks
and a beer. Okay, good. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French toasts,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer. Okay,
there should be more there, eh?
Where? Go.
4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 pounds of back bacon,
3 French toasts,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree. See, you need more.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden toques,
4 pounds of back bacon,
3 French toasts,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree.
Okay, on the 6th, to go.
Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 packs of 2 for
5 golden toques,
4 pounds of back
3
bacon,
French toasts,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree.
Okay. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 packs of smoke,
6 packs of 2
5 golden toques,
4 pounds of back bacon,
3 French toasts,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree.
Right, I keep forgetting. Okay.
This should just be the 2 days of Christmas. It's too hard for us. Go, Hoser.
Oh, 8th day Christmas truly gave to me
8 comic books,
7 packs of smoke, 6 packs of 2 for 5. And a beer. Yeah, that beer is empty. Okay, date 12.
Good day, and welcome to day 12.
Yeah. Golden tubes, 4 pounds of bacon, 3 French toast, 2 turtlenecks, and a beer in a
Where did you learn to do that?
Albums.
So, like, that's our song. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And good day.
Good day, everybody. Happy New Year, too. Okay, you know what you left out?
What?
Donuts. I told you to get me donuts. Either on the 9th day or the 10th day or the 11th day.
the
I wanted
song's
donuts. But I
Merry
wanted...
Christmas, everybody.
Or on the 12th day, you could have gotten me a dozen donuts.
Go on to the
You could have
stores,
gone down
get some
to
presents.
like the Good Donut Shop, where if you buy a dozen, you get another one free, and that would have been 13 for the 13 days of Christmas.
Next Christmas, get me a chainsaw.
Take off.
Boy, that song is a beauty. It moved me.
Yeah, I think it ranks up there with Stairway to Heaven.
What?
There be Bob and Doug McKenzie with the 12 Days of Christmas. Aye, Hanukkah has 8 crazy nights. Christmas has 12 days of Christmas that no one completely understands. Aye, and the person who says they do, they probably are as confuzzled as the rest of the crew. Now, we have a bit of Stephen Wright. 49 seconds of Stephen Wright. And what could you do with 49 seconds? Could you do this much?
I called the wrong number today. I said, hello, is Joey there? And a woman answered. She said, yes, he is. I said, can I speak to him, please? She said, no, he can't talk right now. He's only 2 months old. I said, all right, I'll wait. One time, right in the middle of a job interview, I took out a book and I started reading. The guy said, what the hell are you doing? I said, let me ask you one question. If you're in a vehicle and you were traveling at the speed of light, then you turned your lights on, would they do anything? He said, I don't know. I said, forget it then, I don't want to work for you.
This is the shortest song in the world.
That there be Kenny Price with This is the Shortest Song in the World. I don't know that we've ever played that on the show before. We just never seem to have time to put it in somewhere. It's not easy finding a spot for a song like that. Aye, and it truly did hold the record for the shortest song in the world until a few goofs worked to make something shorter. But trust me, just because it's shorter, don't make it better. He did it with true perfection. We be cutting a commercial. Don't be forgetting to call 323-HEAVE-HO. That's 1-323-432-8346. Get them now requests in for the final 40. And maybe don't be a forgetting, Babushka's witching hour be coming straight at us. So if you're not daft, you'll be done in for. And that's all I can be warning ye about. And let's see. Oh, yes, join us on the Book of Face. That be right. The Book of Face. It's the group and the page. That be the Captain's Quarters 106.5. Yeah, that's just it. The Captain's Quarters 106.5. Hi, I was going to add some more to it, but there is nothing more. That's all there is. Short, sweet, and to the point. Unlike the Captain at times. when last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me into Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout? Come, Sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
Well, it's been brought to the attention of the old captain that there be a loyal listener out there who'll be having themselves a birthday coming up. And they weren't asking, but they are a dear friend and a loyal listener and worthy of it. We've decided to at least give them a small birthday tribute. Aye, have to be true. Mr. John Carton, happy birthday, coming up here on the Friday of December the 3rd. So if you happen to see John, tell him happy birthday, and tell him we appreciate all being part of the crew. So, without further ado, here's Weird Al Yankovic's happy birthday, and dedicated all to Mr. John Carton.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well, it's time to celebrate your birthday. It happens every year. We'll eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. You should be good and happy that there's someone you can eat. A million people every day are starving in the street. Your daddy's in the gutter with the wretched and the poor. Your mama's in the kitchen with a can of Cycle 4. There's garbage in the water and poison in the sky. I guess it won't be long before we're all gonna die. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well, what's the matter, little friend? You think this party is the piss? Enjoy it while you can. We'll soon be blown to bits. The monkeys in the Pentagon are gonna cook a goose. The fingers on the button, all they need is an excuse. It doesn't take a military genius to see. We'll all be crispy critters after World War III. There's nowhere you can run to, nowhere you can hide. When they drop the big one, we all get fried. Come on, boys and girls, sing along, okay? Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Wow! In the alley and he's looking for a bite. There's an Arab on the corner buying everything in sight. There's a mother in the ghetto with another mouth to feed. Seems that everywhere you look today there's misery and greed. I guess you know the earth is gonna crash into the sun, but that's no reason why we shouldn't have a little fun. So if you think it's scary, if it's more than you can take, just blow out the candles and have a piece of cake. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Wow! Happy birthday! Happy birthday
work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. Don't buffer fries and hot fat. It really hurt bad and so the skin grabs. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Where is the bell? Wait for the bell. Can't hear the bell. Where is the bell? Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. I work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are done.
Ha 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 ha! That there be Billy's. Ding! Pies are done. Oh, let us roll right into Stan Freberg's Green Christmas. Aye, it seems almost appropriate since we just gone past Black Friday. Another kind of holiday we don't really touch upon because it almost is, but it ain't. But it will be. And tomorrow be, what did that be? A Cybernetic Monday or something like that. I think that's where the thing called Skynet takes over, and it's all end for the human race. Or that's the theory behind it. Aye, it sounds plausible to me. I will stay out here on me ship and keep sailing till we find good waters. Ye can stay inland, and, well, howdy, the cybernetic creatures take over.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Scrooge. Morning, Mr. Scrooge.
Morning, Mr. Scrooge.
Morning, Mr. Scrooge. Humbug, everybody.
Good morning, Mr. Scrooge.
Well, the meeting will come to order if you please. Are all the advertising people represented here?
Everyone except Amalgamated Cheese.
Well, if they're not here for the Christmas pitch, I can't help them find new ways of tying their product into Christmas. That's why I'm chairman of this board. Let's hear it for me.
Hear, hear, hear.
All right, Abercrombie, what are your people up to?
Oh, same thing as every year. 50,000 billboards showing Santa Claus pausing to refresh himself with our product.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the public has come to expect that.
That's right. It's become tradition.
Fine, fine. You there, Crass. I suppose your company's running the usual magazine ad showing cartons of your cigarettes peeking out of the top of Santa's sack?
Better than that. This year we have him smoking one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It got Santa a little more rugged, too. Both sleeves rolled up and a tattoo on each arm. One of them says, Merry Christmas.
What does the other one say?
Less tars.
Great stuff.
But Mr. Scrooge.
And who are you?
Bob Cratchit, sir. I've got a little spice company over in East Orange, New Jersey. Do I have to tie my product into Christmas?
What do you mean?
Well, I was just going to send cards out showing the three wise men following the Star of Bethlehem.
I get it. And they're bearing your spices. No, that's perfect.
No product in it. I was just going to say, peace on earth, goodwill toward men. Period.
Well, that's a peculiar slogan.
Old hat, Cratchit. That went out with button shoes. You're a businessman. Christmas is something to take advantage of. A red and green bandwagon to jump on. A sentimental shot in the arm for sales. Listen.
Deck the halls with advertising, fa la 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 la. While you can be enterprising, fa la 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 la. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 bars of soap,
3 cans of peas,
2 breakfast foods, and some toothpaste on a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 tubeless tires,
4 quarts of gin,
3 cigars,
2 cigarettes, and some hair tonic on a pear tree. Chestnuts roasting.
Say, Mother, as sure as there's an X in Christmas, you can be sure those are Tiny Tim chestnuts roasting. Tiny Tim chestnuts are full-bodied, longer-lasting. This visible shell protects the nut. Now with XK29 added for people who can't roast after every meal.
Tiny Tim
Tiny Tim Chestnuts all the way.
Tiny Tims roast hot like a chestnut hot. And they are mild.
Get the halls with advertising, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the time for merchandising, fa la 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 la. Profit never needs a reason, fa la 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 la. Get the money, it's the season, fa la 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 la.
Words to live by, Cratchit.
Oh, for you, maybe. Can't you just wish someone a Merry Christmas for the pure joy of doing it?
Why? What's the percentage in that? Let me show you how to make Christmas work for you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And please buy our beer.
There you go, Cratchit. That's Christmas with a purpose.
I know, but wait a minute. Don't you guys make enough profit the other 11 months? Christmas comes but once a year.
Funny thing you should bring that up. That's exactly the point I was about to make. Hit it, boys. Christmas comes but once a year, so you better make hay while the snow is falling. Oh, that's opportunity calling you.
Jingle bells, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Rub your hands, December's here. What a wonderful time to be glad and merry.
Just so you're mercenary too.
Buy and add and show all the toys up on the shelf.
Just make sure that you get a plug in for yourself. A Christmas comes but once a year, so you better cash in while the spirit lingers. It's slipping through your fingers, boy. Don't you realize Christmas can be such a monetary joy?
Well, I guess you fellas will never change.
Why should we? Christmas has 2 S's in it, and they're both dollar signs.
Yeah, but they weren't there to begin with.
Huh?
The people keep hoping you'll remember, but you never do.
Remember what?
Whose birthday we're celebrating.
Well, don't get me wrong. The story of Christmas in its simplicity is a good thing. I buy that. It's just that we know a good thing when we see it.
But don't you realize Christmas has a significance, a meaning?
A sales curve. Wake up, Cratchit. It's later than you think.
I know, Mr. Scrooge. I know.
On the first day of Christmas, the advertising's there. With newspaper ads,
Billboards too.
business Christmas cards,
and commercials on a pear tree.
Jingles here, jingles there, jingles all the way.
dashing through the snow in a 50-foot coupe. O'er the fields we go, selling all the way. Deck the halls with advertising, what's the use of compromising? Fa la 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 la.
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and come out here till Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December, there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah. Like a baby in his cradle, I'll be playing with my dreidel. Spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis. A charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em. So every year I pack my gear and come out here till Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in his cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's to Judas Maccabeus. Boy, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea.
There be toddlers. I be spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica. Aye, doesn't sound like such a bad deal at this point. Aye, but Christmas without a little bit of snow is not quite Christmas. And right now, I prefer not to have the snow because it's not even December. And I think most people are the full agreement. If we could just have but 1 week of snow right at Christmas time and over and done with, we'd be probably happier, even though it might not be as festive.
What rolls back stairs, the motor and pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here! Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that... Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude. Hey, man. Let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool. Hey, yeah, come on, man. Hey, man, this is really awesome. Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man. Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man. Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. There's no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man. Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. Oh, our stuff is old, man. Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man. Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome. And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do. Hey, man, we can show them some pictures. Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323-HEAVE-HO.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat! Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny!
We're all doomed! Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out here, crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Well, here we be, and we've been celebrating, or commiserating. We've been what a great word. Commiserate. It's almost like a little bit of miserable, but you're together. But commiserating that, Hanukkah. That's right. About commencement of Hanukkah, commiserating the commencement of Hanukkah, and with some Hanukkah music. And so, also been enjoying some Christmassy music and a little bit of everything else sprinkled in. Aye, that be how it be this time I hear. So, I guess it be at this point. With further ado, Mike Toonies, How the Grinch Stole Hanukkah.
How the Grinch Stole Hanukkah. All the Jews down in Jewville loved Hanukkah a lot. The Grinch, a Gentile, however, did not. He sat on his perch and looked down at the Jews. Hanukkah's coming and I'm not amused. I don't like their customs, their dreidels of clay. I must stop Hanukkah before the first day, or they'll light their menorah, then they'll dance their horror. They'll eat latkes and roast beast, and they'll give out their toys. They'll sing and they'll dance, and the oys, oys, oys. So he waited till nightfall and snuck through their doors, took down decorations from ceiling to floor. He stole all their toys and he loaded his truck. He stole the menorah, the miserable schmuck. Then the Grinch said, I'll show them how mean I am. He switched the roast beast with a honey-baked ham. With his duties completed, the Grinch turned to go. Then he heard a small voice from the bedroom cry, no. The Grinch then met someone who changed this whole story. The Finkelstein boy, the first name of Maury. Hey, Meshuggah, enough is enough. Hanukkah won't go away 'cause you've stolen our stuff. It's not about presents, not candy and nuts. It's a time for reflection, you big stupid putz. So the Grinch took a seat and listened to Maury. As he told him of Hanukkah, he told the whole story. The Grinch, he was riveted by the tale so great, about one day of oil that had burned for 8. The Grinch said, I like you, precocious young squirt. I like you so much, I think I'll convert. The Grinch knew exactly just what he should do. He contacted a rabbi and soon was a Jew. And when the Jews down in Jewville sat down for their feast, the Grinch, in a yarmulke, carved the roast beast.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The vato with the bony knees, he's coming down the street with no shoes on his feet, and he's going to... No, that ain't it. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The guy with the hair on his jaws, Hey, man, come over here, man. I need some help, man.
Yeah, man, I can dig that. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to write a song about Santa Claus, man, but it's not coming out.
About who, man?
About Santa Claus, man. You know Santa Claus, man?
Oh, yeah, man. I played with those dudes, man.
What?
Yeah, last year at the Fillmore, man. Me and the bass player sat in, man.
Oh, hey, man, you think Santa Claus is a group, huh? No, it's not a group, man.
Would they break up, man?
Oh, no, man, it's one guy, man. You know, he had a red suit on, man, with black patent leather shoes. You know the guy, man?
Oh, yeah. He's with Motown, ain't he?
No, man.
Yeah, I played with that dude, too, man.
No,
yeah, he's a good singer, man.
No, hold on, man. He's not with Motown, man.
Well, then he's with Buddha, man.
Oh, man, you don't know who Santa Claus is, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not from here, man. Like, I'm from Pittsburgh, man. I don't know too many local dudes.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, man, sit back and relax, and I'll tell you the story about Santa Claus, man. Listen, once upon a time, about 5 years ago, there was this groovy dude, and his name was Santa Claus, you know? And he used to live over in the projects with his old lady. And they had a pretty good thing together because his old lady was really fine and she could cook and all that stuff like that. You know, like she made the best brownies in town, man. Oh, I could remember them now, man. I could eat one of them, man.
Wow, did you know these people, man?
Oh, yeah, man. They used to live next door to me, you know, until they got kicked out, man.
What, they got kicked out of the projects, man?
Yeah, you know what happened, man? They used to live with all these midgets, you know? And the midgets used to make a lot of noise, you know, like pounding and hammering and pounding all night, man. Wow.
Typical freaks,
Oh,
man.
yeah, man. They were really freaks, man. As a matter of fact, they all moved up north together, you know?
Oh, they have to go get their head together, man?
Yeah, get their head together, man. And they started a commune, you know? It was called the Santa Claus and His Old Lady commune. It was a real famous one up there, man. And they used to sit around and groove all the time, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Really good time, man.
Hey,
They used
that
to
sounds
eat the-
heavy.
Yeah, eat the brownies, man. They drink the tea, man. And what they did most of the time, though, was make a lot of goodies, you know? And they had everything they needed. They only needed to come into town maybe once a year or something like that.
Pick up the welfare check and the food stamp.
Yeah, man. No, what they did, man, is once a year, when they made all the goodies, you know, they used to put them in a big chopping bag, and then they used to take the chopping bag and deliver them to all the boys and girls all the way around the world,
Hey,
man.
well, that's it, man.
Yeah,
That sounds
they
real
were-
nice, man.
Oh, yeah, they were really nice people, man. And so much class, man. They had so much class, you know, like even take the way they used to deliver the toys, you know. It's like Santa Claus used to have this really sharp short, man, you know. It was lowered to the ground, had twice pipes, candy apple red, and button tuck. Ooh, clean.
Man, that sounds like a hip snowmobile, man.
No, it wasn't a snowmobile. It was a sled, you know. One of those big sleds, you know. And he used to have it pulled by some reindeers, you know, like reindeers.
Some what, man?
Some reindeers, you know. He used to hook them onto the sled, and then he used to stand up inside the sled and hold onto the reins, and then call out their names like on Donner, on Blitzen, on Chewy, on Tavo, come on, Beto. And then the reindeers used to take off into the sky and fly across the sky, man.
Wow, man, that's far out, man.
Yeah, and then when they flight across the sky, they used to come down to places like Chicago, LA, Nueva York, and Pacoima, and all those places, you know, and then land on top of people's roofs, and then old Santa Claus would make himself real small, you know, like a real small guy, and he'd come down the chimney, and then he would give you all the stuff that he made, man. And dig this, man, he did it all in one night, man.
Hey, just a minute, man. Now, how'd he do that, man?
Oh, well, man, he took the freeway. How else, man?
No, man. No, man. How did he do all that other stuff, man? Like, how'd he make himself small, man? And how'd he get the reindeer off the ground, man?
Oh, well, man, he had some magic dust, man.
Some magic dust?
Yeah, magic dust. You know, he used to give a little bit to the reindeer, a little bit to Santa Claus, a little bit more for Santa Claus, a little bit more.
And this would get the reindeer off, man?
Oh, got him off, man. Are you kidding, man? They flew all the way around the world, man.
Hey, that's far out, man. Hey, how come I've never met this dude, man?
Oh, man, he doesn't do that bit anymore, man. It got too dangerous, man.
Yeah, I can dig that, man, because that's a dangerous bit, man.
Yeah, let me tell you, it sure was, man. Like just 2 years ago, man, he got stopped at the border, you know, and they took him into another room and took off his clothes, man, and searched him and searched his bag of goodies, man. And then when he was leaving, man, he was flying through the air, somebody took a shot at his reindeer, you know?
Oh, that's a drag.
Yeah,
man.
it really was, man. And then, man, he went down south, man, and they tried to cut off his hair and his beard, man. And all the time he was getting stopped and pulled over and asked for his ID, man. Just everywhere he went, he ran into too much recession, man.
No, man, you mean he ran into too much repression, man.
Repression, recession, man. It's all the same thing, man.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a drag, man, because we could sure use a dude like that right now.
You know, oh, well, he still comes around, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he comes in disguises now.
Oh, he went underground.
Yeah, underground, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah. Hey, but you want to see his disguise, man? Nobody would ever know it was him, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got a job in front of the department store, ringing this bell and playing this tambourine next to this black pot, you know?
Oh, I seen the dude.
Yeah,
man.
you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
I played with that cat last year, man.
What?
Yeah, we played in front of a store, man. We made a lot of bread.
Hey,
man.
wait a minute, man. Santa Claus is not a musician, man.
I'm hip, man. That cat didn't know any tunes, man.
Oh, hey, wait a minute, man. No, he's not into that at all, man.
No, I played with this dude.
Are you sure, man?
There be Cheech and Chong with Santa and his old lady. Aye. Aye. Once again, a true Christmas classic. Almost as good as a good Bing Crosby song on a wintry, snowy night just before Christmas. At least around here it shall be. Now, we have something kind of special. I didn't even know I had this in the stacks until I found it not long ago. It be Robin Williams with the Boston Pops Orchestra. And Robin Williams is doing a reading of The Night Before Christmas. I think it for myself. This may become a true Captain's Family classic. Almost instantaneously.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutter, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before a wild hurricane fly, as they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Then up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, shh, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Hi. I don't know what about you, but that was a truly wonderful reading from one of the most amazing comedians that have ever graced the face of this dear earth, and may ever grace it before after us. We were truly lucky to have been alive at the same time as that man, and we are also blessed to have his recordings he left behind for us. With that, we go to commercial, and when we return, it'll be the final 40. So give us a call, 323-HEAVE-HO, on the old telephony. Just take your finger, push the old buttons. We'll put a 1, and then a 3, and then a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4, and then a 3, and then a 2, and then an 8, and then a 3 again, and then a 4, and a 6. Let it ring, and when I come on and let you speak, then do so, and tell us what it is you want to be hearing, and preferably something that is age appropriate. That means something that can be listened to from the time of 0 to 187. Beyond that, we don't want to be hearing it. It's something too strange and too far too weird. Well, is such a thing possible for the captain's quarters? A song too strange for us.
Hey, it's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with their own cars and trailers. That's what's new. See, Mr. Potato Head has a car and boat trailer. And there's a car and shopping trailer for his wife, Mrs. Potato Head. It's such fun to do, and so easy. Like this. Take any fruit or vegetable. Just stick in eyes, then ears, and then the mouth. You can make the funniest looking people in the whole world. Potato Head people look different every time you make them. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with cars and trailers come in $1 and $2 sizes.
What else is new, Hasbro?
A vanity case with toy cosmetics and beautiful accessories and real-looking doctor and nurse kits.
Hasbro makes great toys. It's fun to play with Hasbro.
Hi, my name is Alfred Sneasley, and when I go to Heroes Comic Shop on 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York, I'm always greeted with a big smile from Jared.
Hey, Alfred. Hey, how are you today?
And his selection of comics and graphic novels, it's just amazing. I mean, it's what I always dreamed I could be. And he always treats me like the hero I am inside.
I don't just read about the heroes, I become the hero! At Heroes Comic Shop, I become the hero Mom always wanted me to be!
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Now up and away!
Will it be that time where the final 40 be upon us, and that get us prepared for the witching hour. And if ye ain't be prepared, things happen to ye. Hair grows out of places that it shouldn't be growing. Eyes and limbs begin to shrink or grow. Things happen that cannot be explained by normal modern science. It becomes a thing of the witching hour. But before that, we have the final 40, where we turn the entire ship over to ye, and ye be telling us which way to go. So get them dar calls in to 323-HEAVE-HO. Or you can send us a request, right there on the Book of Face, or by the mail of E. These are different ways to do it, and hopefully, soon before soon, we'll be able to accept a text. That be right. They tell me it's something where they can type on a computer. I said, an email. He said, no. He says it's a text. I said, you mean it'd be typing on a computer? And they be saying, aye. And I said, an email. And they said, no. It went round and round like that for hours. Well, the problem may be settled soon enough. But until then, you can always still call. And we like the calls. And with that, let's go straight to the phone lines.
Hi, I want to hear The Night Santa Went Crazy. Preferably the extra gory version. Thanks.
workshop, all the elves were making toys for the good Gentile girls and the good Gentile boys. When the boss busted in, nearly scared him half to death, had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled as he said, with a twinkle in his eye, Merry Christmas to all, now you're all gonna die. The night Santa went crazy, the night Saint Nick went insane, realized he'd been getting the raw deal, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now, he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers, and he held the elves hostage, and he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger, and he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower, and he barbecued Blitzen, and he took a big bite and said it tastes just like chicken. The night Santa went crazy, the night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can't hardly walk around the North Pole without stepping in reindeer guts. There's the National Guard and the FBI. There's a van from the Eyewitness News and helicopters circling round in the sky. And the bullets are flying, the body counts rising, and everyone's dying to know who Santa was. My, you used to be such a jolly guy. Yes, Virginia, now Santa Claus is dead. Some guy from the SWAT team blew a hole through his head. Yes, little friend now, that's his brains on the floor. I guess they won't have the fat guy to kick around anymore. But now there's no more presents for the children's enjoyment, and the elves gotta stand in line to file for unemployment. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with a lawyer negotiating the movie rights. They talk about the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nicholas flipped, broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds to me like he was tired of getting gypped. Oh, the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nick went insane, realized he'd been getting the raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Tell ya, something finally must have snapped in his brain.
Well, you've all heard the story about Rudolph and his nose, but I'll tell you a Christmas tale that never has been told. Well, you may think you've heard it all, but you ain't heard nothing yet about that crazy Christmas that the North Pole can't forget. Rudolph was under the weather, he had to call in sick, so he got on the horn to his cousin Leroy, who lived out in the sticks. He said, Santa's really counting on me, and I hate to pass the buck. Leroy said, hey, I'm on my way, and he jumped in his pickup truck. When Leroy got to the North Pole, all the reindeer snickered and laughed. They'd never seen a deer in overalls and a John Deere tractor hat. But Santa stepped in and said, just calm down, 'cause we've all got a job to do. And like it or not, Leroy's in charge, and he's gonna be leading you. And it was Leroy, the red of the sleigh, delivering toys to all the good old boys and girls along the way. Was just a down-home party animal, two-stepping across the sky. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night. Before that night was over, Leroy had changed their tune. He had them scooting a hoof on every single roof by the light of a neon moon. Santa wrapped his bag with a Dixie flag. He was having the time of his life, and you could hear him call, "Merry Christmas, y'all, and to all of y'all a good night." And it was Leroy, the redneck reindeer, hooked to the front of the sleigh, delivering toys to all the good old boys and girls along the way. We're just a down-home party animal, two-stepping across the sky. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night. He mixed jingle bells with a rebel yell and made history that night.
Ha 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 ha! Well, that there be Joe Diffie's Leroy the Redneck Reindeer. Another classic if you be hearing one. Now, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and enjoy what we hear. But the other one that came in from the Book of Face. And remember, you can be putting your requests in that far away, but it's better if you be calling 323-HEAVE-HO. That's 323 with a 1 before it, so it'll be a 1-323-432-8346. You can send your voice out into space by radio waves and become part of the infinite universe. Right to the phone lines!
Hey, Captain, I've been needing to hear the Dropkick Murphys. The season's upon us. I do. So we got family getting together, and they know how to party like a proper family should. Thank you.
The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. There's bells and there's holly, the kids are gung-ho. True love finds a kiss beneath fresh mistletoe. Some families are messed up while others are fine. If you think yours is crazy, well, you should see mine. My sisters are whack jobs, I wish I had none. Their husbands are losers and so are their sons. My nephew's a horrible, wise little twit. He once gave me a nice gift wrap box full of. He likes to pelt carolers with icy snowballs. I'd like to take him out back and deck more than the halls. With family like this, I would have to confess I'd be better off lonely, distraught and depressed. The season's upon us, it's that time of year. Brandy and eggnog, there's plenty of cheer. There's lights on the trees and there's wreaths to be hung. There's mischief and mayhem and songs to be sung. They call this Christmas where I'm from. My Christmas that's such a pain to me is finding a Christmas tree. The second thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
rigging up the lights
and finding a Christmas tree. The third thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
hangovers, rigging up the lights
and finding a Christmas tree. The fourth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights
and finding a Christmas tree. The fifth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, 5 months of bills,
sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights
and finding a Christmas tree. The sixth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
facing my in-laws,
5 months of bills.
Oh, I hate those Christmas cards. Hangovers, rigging up these lights
and finding a Christmas tree. The seventh thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
the Salvation Army,
facing my in-laws,
5 months of bills,
sending Christmas cards. Oh, jeez, I'm trying to rig up these lights
and finding a Christmas tree. The eighth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
I want Transformer for Christmas.
Charities, and what do you mean your in-laws?
5 months of bills.
Making out these cards. Edith, get me up here, huh? Well, we have no extension cords.
Finding a Christmas tree. The ninth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
Finding parking spaces.
Daddy, I want some candy.
Donations.
facing my in-laws,
5 months of bills,
Writing out those Christmas cards. Hangovers. Now why the hell are they blinking?
and finding a Christmas tree. The 10th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
batteries not included,
No parking spaces.
Buy me something.
Get a job, you bum.
facing the in-laws,
5 months of bills,
Yo ho, sending Christmas cards. Oh, jeez, look at this. One light goes out, they all go out.
and finding a Christmas tree. The 11th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
Stale TV special.
batteries not included,
No parking spaces.
Oh my God, go to the bathroom.
Charities.
she's a witch, I hate her,
5 months of bills.
Oh, I don't even know half these people. Who's got the toilet paper? Get a flashlight, I blew a fuse.
And finding a Christmas tree. The 12th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me,
Singing Christmas carols. Stale TV special.
batteries not included,
No parking. Charities.
gotta make them dinner,
5 months of bills,
I'm not sending them this year, that's it. Shut up, you. Fine, you're so smart. You ring up the lights.
and finding a Christmas tree.
That there be Bob Rivers, 12 Pains of Christmas. Aye, that brings back so many memories for me sister. God rest her soul. Aye, for me sister. She used to look at that and she would think of me every time she heard about the feller who was putting up the lights. See, for somehow it became my job. So I think because I took it over to put up the lights. Now I put up the lights with the crew here around the ship. And it's amazing how you can decorate cannonballs and cannons and the yard arms and the rigging and that funny little plank that goes out over the water. Beyond, make it look so Christmassy around this time of year. We be cutting the commercial. We be right back. And we'll have more of our Christmassy, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, Black Friday fun. Oh, and normalcy. And we have lots of normalcy around here.
I'm a spaceman. The moon and sun and all the stars are great big Tootsie Roll Pops. I'm a princess. Yes, my lord, it's a party tonight. We'll have Tootsie Roll Pops.
All of the kids in the neighborhood say Tootsie Roll Pops are triple good. Triple good.
And do you know why? Sure. Because 1, there's good tasting hard candy outside. And 2, there's a delicious center of Tootsie Roll inside. And 3, only Tootsie Roll Pops are such fun to eat. That's why they're triple good. And don't forget, Tootsie Roll Pops come in a party pack, too. 10 Pops in assorted flavors. There's a game on the back that's lots of fun to do. All of the kids in the neighborhood say Tootsie Roll Pops are triple good. Triple good. You'll love Tootsie Roll Pops.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice. Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me in the Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout? Come, Sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness. Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
Well, I think it be time. It be time to head right back to the phone lines and see what she shall see. Aye, the sea can be a hard mistress, but so can the phone lines.
Christmas morning, sneaky as can be, I creep across the carpet and I peek under the tree. Pick out a gift from Mom to me and bring it to my ear. Give it a little shimmy shake, and what do I hear? Socks.
Two socks.
This is the worst gift I ever got. It doesn't beep or buzz or pop or rattle in the box. Hey, why'd you waste the paper on a lousy pair of socks? Tiptoe to the mantle, a scowl upon my brow. I reach up to my stocking hanging from a holly bough. I reach right in and feel around for Santa Claus's loot, but all I find is something there to insulate my boots. Socks. Santa, how could you let me down? It doesn't slip or slide or spring or make a sound that rocks. Hey, why'd you stuff my stocking with a lousy pair of socks?
That there be J.D. McPherson with socks, requested from the Mail of He or the Book of Faith somewhere along the way. Before that, you may not have quite understood what the feller I was saying, or barking as it may be. I think he was asking for, but I couldn't be certain, I don't speak fluent dogese, that he was asking for the Singing Dogs' Jingle Bells by Don Charles. That too is a Christmas classic. Not by everyone's standards, but by standards around here. It fits quite well. Now we have requested from the man of E, William Shatner's Garbage Man. It doesn't have to all be Christmassy all the time. Not till we get just before Christmas. And you'll know it when we're there. But we have so much Christmassy music that we have to play a whole bunch before we get there, because otherwise we just explode with a season. Or is that from eating too much turkey?
If I ever said I'd be bad, 'cause I'm the garbage man. Well, you can't take me
welcome out of the South. Do you understand? Do you understand? Woo! I can't lose with the stuff I use, and you don't choose no substitutes. So stick out your can, 'cause I'm the garbage man. Here I come! Look out, baby! The bird's the word, and do you know why? You gotta beat it with the stick, you gotta beat it till it sticks. You gotta live until you're dead, you gotta rock till you see red. Now do you understand? Do you understand? Huh? Do you understand? All right now, let her rip!
I saw Mommy biting Santa Claus underneath the Christmas tree last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs without a peep. She thought I was still tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. But I did not stay to see what became of poor Daddy. Instead, I grabbed my bag and brought my dog along with me. The streets were coming dark as we made way through the park. We were all alone till I heard a moaning Fido bark. Then I saw Mommy tackle Santa Claus at the shopping mall with all her might. We yelled quick ran away while Miss Claus hid in the sleigh. It was so loud and drew a crowd, but I knew I shouldn't stay. First to the camping store where I got a tent and more cooking gear, a hat for my ears, then back out the sliding door. I met up with Bob and Ben and my other buddy Glenn. The plan was set so we didn't fret, off into town we went. Then I saw Mommy biting Santa Claus at the big parade so snowy white. The band played Silent Night as St. Nick put up a fight. But the floats all stopped when Frosty popped and hit a traffic light. There was no time to spare, no time to stop and stare. We knew to go to the train depot and buy our tickets there. Run down to platform 8 where we hoped we weren't too late. Then all aboard before the horde could make a zombie bait. And as the train rolled off that day to Grandma's house miles away, yeah. I saw Mommy biting Santa. I saw Mommy biting Santa. I saw Mommy biting Santa Claus.
Ha 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 ha! There be the Dolly Rots with I Saw Mommy Biting Santa Claus. A zombie Christmas. Now we've got some not Jeff Dunham with Jingle Bombs, Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Yes, I got a favor to ask of you, infidel. What? When we're finished here, will you come caroling with me? What? You go Christmas caroling? Oh yes, I love the Christmas carol. Like, what do you sing? Bin Laden is coming to town. Oh, holy crap. Oh, holy crap. I think I blew my foot off. And then my favorite, Silence Night. Thank you. And then I got another one, Jingle Bombs. Would you like me to sing Jingle Bombs? You can sing? Oh, yes. Okay, what the heck? Oh, dashing through the sand with a bomb strapped to my back. I have a nasty plan for Christmas in Iraq. I got through checkpoint A, but not through checkpoint B. That's when I got shot in the ass by the U.S. military. It's not funny. Oh, jingle bombs, mine blew up, you see. Where are all the virgins that Bin Laden promised me? Oh, jingle bombs, your soldiers shot me dead. The only thing that I have left is this towel upon my head. I used to be a man, but every time I cough, thanks to Uncle Sam, my nuts keep falling off. My bombing days are done. I need to find some work. Perhaps it would be much safer as a convenience store night clerk. Oh, jingle bombs, I think I got screwed. Don't laugh at me because I'm dead or I kill you. Merry Christmas! And that's Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. There we go.
Well, that brings us to our time of the witching hour. I hope you're daft enough, or if you're not, you'll end up like the poor feller who had to go for a long walk on a short pier. And here it is, Babushka.
Okay, Bobby. Well, the Black Friday shopping was not too bad, but I got the really good stuff coming in on the online shopping. So we've got a few buddies coming in with a couple presents, and this one goes out to them. Was the dark of the moon and the 6th of June in a canvas pulling logs. Camp over Pete in a reefer and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We's heading for the bear on I-10, about a mile out of Shaky Town. I says, Pigpen, this is the rubber duck I's about to put the hammer down. 'Cause we's got a little convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we's got a little convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We're gonna hold this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy! By the time we got into Tulsa town, we had 85 trucks in all. But there's a roadblock up on the Cloverleaf, and them bears was wall to wall. Yeah, them smokies as thick as bugs on a bumper. They even had a bear in the air. I says, call it all trucks, this here's the duck. We's about to go hunting bear. 'Cause we's got a little convoy rocking through the night. We's got a little convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join that convoy. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We's gonna hold this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy.
Well, I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.